Okay, there are three errors you have to correct or check for in this assignment. Let's just go through those real quick. The first occurs when you enter a text, non-numeric field into the price. You either leave it blank or enter a word. And then when you hit this button, we'll get the format exception error. And so we want you to add a try-catch block here to catch that format exception error and handle it. Similar to before, we want you to display create a label and display some sort of error message on that label somewhere on the form. The next is the required name. We want both of the name and image URLs to be required. So when you run the form and you enter a correct price, but you leave the name blank, we want an error message to show up saying the name is required. Similar, if the image URL is blank, we want that to be required. So you shouldn't be able to create an object with a blank name or a blank image URL. And again, we want you to do that using the required field validator, the validation thing. The last thing is with the next and previous buttons, we get an array exception out of a range argument out of range thing. So again, right now we have one product. Let's just add one more product. To our list. So now we have two products here. And I can go from one to the other, but as soon as I either go beyond the first one or before the first one, beyond the second one, or below, out of the range, we get this argument out of range exception handled here whenever we hit the previous or next button. And you have two ways of correcting that. You can either catch the exception and process that, or you can change your code so that the position variable never gets out of range. So you watch the position variable and don't let it get out of range. The position variable should be some number between 0 and the size of the array list or count. And if it gets negative or if it goes above the size, that's when this error occurs. So you have to make those three changes to this project and then submit it. That's it.